When I first started my drone business, my number one question was, how do I get my first client? I tried so many different strategies. I tried signing up for every single network I could find. I tried sending out emails. I tried posting things on social media, creating all types of demo reels out the wazoo. And I found that a lot of these techniques just weren't working for me. But it was frustrating because I saw other drone pilots out there who were doing well. They were going out, they were getting clients, they were growing their businesses. But why not me? What was it that I was doing? So I decided to kind of reevaluate the methods I was using. Instead of signing up for networks and working on building websites and making amazing edits and demo reels and all that kind of stuff, I decided to reevaluate. So here's a story about how I got my first client on my own terms. So I found a local kind of business event and I decided to sign up. But this time I was gonna throw out my demo reel because it wasn't working for me anyway. And I decided to make a presentation, very short presentation, and put it on my tablet. So I went off to the networking event and I just listened. I listened to what all the other businesses had to say, what the business owners were talking about, what their problems were, things of that nature. And I ran into a project manager who I thought could use my services. So I went up to him and he asked that classic question, what is it that you do? And I gave my basic spiel and I invited him, I asked him if I could show him. So I pulled out my tablet, went through my really short presentation, and he said, that's really cool. Here's my business card. Please get in contact with me. I might be interested in this. So next day I got in contact with him and I set up a meeting to go to his office. I showed him kind of further what I could do. And he asked if he could kind of think this over and show the rest of his team what it is that I could do. And I said, absolutely. And he told me to get back in touch with him the next day. So the next day, I got back in touch with him, and he said, Taylor, I'd like to meet with you. Can you please come down to the office, or to the trailer, I should say, because it's a construction trailer. And I went down there, and I met with him, and he said, when can you start? And I thought, oh my gosh, I just got my first client. Like, I couldn't believe it. I completely changed my approach. I took out all the fluff and I got my first client, and it was an amazing feeling for me. It was an amazing feeling for me that I could get my own client on my own terms, because that's the secret. If you really want to build your drone business into something that's sustainable, something that you and your family can live off of, something that can meet your obligations, your bills, things of that nature, you have to get your own clients on your own terms. So seeing that other drone pilots out there also have this problem, I started working on creating a system for my own business on how I can get my first client in different areas and how I can improve upon what I did before with my first client. And I like to call this the first client system, and now I'm making it available just for you. The first client system is a three-step strategy to get you your first client. Step number one is picking the perfect niche for you. So within the system itself, in Module 1, we have the niche selector tool, and that's going to help you find the niche for you based on location, equipment, how much money you want to make, all things of that nature. It's broken down very clearly in the niche selector tool. The next part of the system is creating your client attracting portfolio, and that's going to help you attract the clients that you want while not attracting the ones that you don't, and getting unwanted attention, and really helping you hone in on exactly who you want to get for your drone business and working on the things that those particular customers are looking for. And then the last part of the system is the client attraction method. This is the part of the system that's going to help you get credibility in your business, in yourself, get confidence in your abilities, and then also help you to close the client, because that's what the system is all about. It's all about helping you get your first client. Now, I know that the first client system is going to help you get your first client, but I also want to throw in 2 special bonuses, because I can tell that you're motivated, because I know that you really want this to work for you as well as possible. So the first bonus I'm going to throw in, just for those that act quickly, is the perfect pricing strategy. The perfect pricing strategy is going to help you price your services in the best range. So it's gonna help you price your services so you're not too low that you're losing out on profits, and so you're not too high that nobody wants to work with you. And the second bonus I'm gonna throw in is the private support community. This is a place where you can learn from people who have gone through the system before you, people who are going through the system with you now, and also where you can ask me questions directly so you can get the support that you need to get through the system and get your first client. So go ahead, scroll through the page. You can sign up for the system below and you will get instant access for life once you pay a one-time fee, including both of the bonuses, including the support community, including the pricing strategy, and including the entire first client system. So go ahead and scroll to the bottom of the page, sign up, and I'll see you inside the system.